9-7. Bust a bus. Hot. Check it out. Hit you with no delay into what you saying, yo. Silly with your ice, grilly with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You know when to violate, baby, really and truly, yo. My main thug, Bill ain't Julio, he moody, yo. Type of brother that'll get with the real shook, scared to death, act, yo. X that, look at shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she make me wanna get all in the, yo. Top mistress of the videos. While I'm with my freak like we up in the freak shows. Hit you with the, make you feel it all in your toes. Hot, got all my people in red clothes. Metaphors when I formulate my flows.
It has been a season of ups and downs, twists and turns. It all comes to a conclusion here tonight as we welcome you on this February night to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. This is Super Bowl 59. A champion set to be crowned tonight. It's Super Bowl 59. And off we go to a flash of lights here in New Orleans. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down. Now this time they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, And it'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll drop to throw. He is in. Touchdown, Packers. That opens the scoring here in Super Bowl 59. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. He's across midfield. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner, that is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
They'll stick with him again. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Harris. Good blocking, and he's in. Najee Harris, touchdown Chargers. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Chargers are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Gets a quick throw over to Samuel. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, the tight end Musgrave. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. So after 1 here in Super Bowl 59, 14-7 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. They'll look to throw here on first down. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Shotgun now for Herbert. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He's got his man. It's Hill. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A run on first and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. Dicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Well, try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Packers draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing on first down is Herbert. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, it's Herbert. His throw right side is caught by Hill. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Handoff here, up the middle. Now a loose football. The Packers have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the... And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Packers will take over here just past the 30.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He runs with it. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. 12 yards on the pickup. And that's a first down.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
He'll run again. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. He is all the way inside the 15, but hold everything. There is a marker down. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to New Orleans and Super Bowl 59 after this. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. This one is caught by Reed. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he can only salvage a couple there. Down to the 3. And now it's 4th and goal. So we have reached halftime of Super Bowl 59 here in New Orleans. And for the final time this year, we send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half. Coming up. Stage is set for a thrilling 2nd half here in New Orleans. We're back underway at Super Bowl 59. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now it's Herbert. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
3rd and long. Throwing now is Herbert. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. To the air now on 1st and 10. That one on target to Watson. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down, sack. 2nd down, big play attempt, falls incomplete. Now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes the Packers punting team, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Take it in, back at his own 12. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Now, Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Packers set to kick this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Perhaps he didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Aguilar goes off in motion. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single 1st down. So give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. Has his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Now a give up the middle, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. 1 quarter remains here in Super Bowl 59. EA Sports back for the 4th from SoFi after this. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. This will go 3. Brings up 3rd and 11. They'll try to get this one on the ground. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, L.A.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this?
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Chargers. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Working his way open, it's Musgrave. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Great run after the catch in the open field, a pickup of 24. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Hats off to the interior of this defensive line. Look at the penetration they're able to get up front, Mike, to defeat their blocks. And 3rd and an inch, they knew that run was coming, and boy, were they ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now a run on first down. And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Knocked backwards to the 2.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll stick with him again. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down. Taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. The Chargers get set to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. He's to the 45. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Now 2nd and inches. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Green Bay first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He's going to look for the home run ball. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
He's going to try it here again. And the Chargers will have great field position right around midfield.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster, and I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
1st and 10. Here's a run going left to the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. He'll look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. It's 2nd down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He's going to look downfield once again. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On 1st down, Herbert. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Dicker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers are able to extend the lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
No one around Watson, wide open. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. Back to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here we go. One final play. He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game